Anybody play any video games this week?
Yes. Yeah. I kept hearing about it. I had no knowledge of it ahead of time, and then a bunch of people that I know were telling me about it. I was like, what the hell is this? So I downloaded The Witness. The Witness is now on the PS4. It is the next game by the guy who created Braid.
Oh, cool.
I made a joke in a video a long time ago. I called him Jonathan Braid, and I said his name was Blow. But I think his name is Jonathan Blow, and the game was Braid. I think about that joke. That joke is still lodged in my head, so I still make that mistake. Anyway, The Witness is out now. This is a game that is very... I don't know if I want to compare it to Myst.
What's it look like? What are the aesthetics?
You're fully 3D. It's fully 3D.
Okay.
You are suddenly... I haven't beaten it yet, but you are dropped... dropped in the middle of this island.
Okay.
And it's fully 3D. You're walking around, and to get through things, it's like, I can't open this door, but there's a panel right here. Can I? And you interface with it, and there's a puzzle. It's like, move this thing and try to cover all the dots.
That's very Myst.
Okay, dude. It powered the thing, and that. Wait, there's another cable going there. What does that does that activate something? Okay, let me look on this panel. Oh, it's another puzzle. It's all puzzles. It's all puzzles. It's puzzles within puzzles. Like, you solve this puzzle and that makes this turn on, but how do I get this other thing? It's just, you're exploring an island and trying to solve puzzles to progress through it.
Do you like it?
I have really been enjoying it, yes. They are right on. I was told by a lot of people, oh, it's going to make you feel stupid. It's going to make you feel so stupid. I've had a few moments like that. I don't know. There's certain puzzles you're better at than others. I tried to play the Professor Layton games, and I felt like a moron. I was like, oh my god, I'm dumb. I never knew I was this dumb. Like, that got me. This game, I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. There's some that stump me, but it's my kind of puzzle. I don't know. I'm figuring them out. I'm looking at them, and just a lot of them I'm getting in one try. Like, this was something that I can excel at. Some people won't, but again, like Professor Layton, that was something that a lot of people loved. And I felt like I was getting stabbed in the brain every time. So, try it out for yourself. The one thing that's a little hard to swallow with the game is it's $40.
Whoa!
It's $40 and it's digital.
Yeah.
I think a disc is coming later. However, it's 100% worth it. I mean, I could easily see this being a $60 game on a disc. But it only existing in digital right now and it being $40, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know. But if it was out in retail, it would be at least worth that. So if that's really a stumbling block for you, I would say wait for the disc to come out maybe. But I thought it was totally fine. So anyway, yeah, really enjoying it, but I haven't completed it yet. So I guess I'll.
What's that available on?
Right now, only PS4. Okay. I can't remember if it's coming to PC or not. But I know, at least for right now, Sony has an exclusive.
Well, if it comes to PC, it will not stay $40.
Has a sale right now, I think, and it worked out because we always play Fibbage at my house, but it got to the point now like we've gotten to every question, like we know all the answers.
Okay.
And I was like, is there like another pack for this? Because I know everything, and there was, and it was on sale, and there was like 5 other games with it, and it was $7 right now. So
damn,
if you like Fibbage, you should, or you don't even know what it is.
That was
definitely cool. Get Fibbage. It's an awesome party game just to play.
Cool.
When you find those flash sales on PS4,
yeah,
those can be killer. Like you can really find some stuff, like games that you didn't even know you wanted to play for like $4. It's awesome.
I would have gotten it. I would have gotten that Fibbage for I think it's the $7 I paid for it, but I got 4 other games on top of it, which I haven't played yet. But I'm super stoked. So, anyways,
I was gonna say too. I'm being told Witness is on PC now.
Tight. I might check it out.
So anyway, it was really cool.
That's cool.
Or it is so far. I was gonna say too, just real quick. I also finally completed. I said I was doing this. I was streaming and playing Final Fantasy VII, the original game.
Yeah.
And I beat it just like last week. I never thought I would do that. I streamed the entirety of the RPG. Like I made quick work of it because I played it before and I knew generally where to go, or people helped me. So I beat it maybe 30 hours, but still, I streamed the entire thing. I'm putting it up piece by piece on my personal channel. And it was a lot of fun. It was really cool, and that game holds up. There's a lot of people who will throw nostalgia on it, like, oh, it's good because you remember it from this, but it really isn't that. It can the nostalgia layer works in the sense that, I mean, it's visually hard to look at nowadays, so you kind of do have to have a nostalgia to kind of accept the story through that vessel. But the story itself is better than the container it's in. And that's why I think people are so thirsty for this remake.
I think that that game came out in like 1997.
Yeah.
That was a good year for video games.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the end of the era at the time for those consoles, and they kind of like crystallized into what they were. Like, because Castlevania Symphony of the Night came out at the same time, and like that was like the height of the PlayStation, and there's a lot of PlayStation games from that era that are still fun today.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Final Fantasy VII was fun to play. Again, it's technical. The technical level is where it's crippled. And I think for that reason, it's cool we're getting a remake. But the story is as timeless as ever, man. And you realize there's people who to this day will still say, yeah, but the ending is so incomplete. You didn't get to see this, you didn't get to see that. And man, when you beat it now, I mean, now that I'm as old as I am, I beat it and I just go, well, yeah, that's you at 12 not knowing about how to not say things or how to keep something subtle or not, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to spell everything out. I saw Dead or Alive in the chat, so I almost said that. Final Fantasy VII is good at these little moments. That's what made it really good. But when you're 12, you're just like, well, show me. You didn't show me what happened. They don't need to.
Yeah.
And that's what was really, I don't know, the story of it all and the experience of playing it was just as fun as ever.
1997, 1998, you get Final Fantasy VII, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In 98, you get Metal Gear Solid.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time. You get Resident Evil. Around that era, that might be a little bit earlier.
Yeah, it's all give or take.
No, excuse me. Resident Evil 2 came out in 98. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good era for games.
Around 98, okay.
Yeah, the first one I think
it's all in that general area.
First one I think was 96. Second one was 98. Yeah, because I remember 8th grade, 9th grade. The games. Tony Hawk came out. That era.
Resident Evil 2, January 1998.
Tony Hawk.
I know my shit.
You know, there's certain games that I always feel like came out longer ago. There's certain games that feel like, oh, it's only yesterday that this came out. No, it wasn't. It was 10 years. Oh my god. But then there's certain ones that I feel are older.
Yeah.
Resident Evil like 2 and stuff. That's one of those. I feel like in my brain that's fucking 94. I mean, I know it wasn't, but you know what I mean? Like it feels so long ago and it was like, oh, it's only 98.
I have so many distinct memories of like my friends playing that and watching it.
Sure. Oh yeah, sure. But for me the biggest one is Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time, I felt like, and I think what it was is I was looking at media from it for so many years. That game, so many people don't remember the amount of delays that game went through. I mean, I remember getting the Nintendo years before the 64 came out, hearing, oh, 3D Zelda is coming to it. 3D, and it's like, oh shit. And getting the 64, and then it was like, where's Zelda? Where is it? They said there was going to be one. And it was years past that. I think, did that come out end of 98? Ocarina of Time? End of 98?
I thought that was, I think if I am not mistaken, it was like March.
November 98?
November 98.
November area. I'm pretty sure.
Also, too, like, around that time, a little game came out called WWF Warzone.
Goddamn right.
And every wrestling game since that game has just been standing on the shoulders of Warzone.
98.
That kind of set the pace for what wrestling games would be.
Oh, games in general.
All games. Anyways, good era.
That was a good era. Yeah. I remember specifically Zelda being out in late 98 because it was November and I remember reserving it. They did reservations just for that game, I guess, at Target. And for some reason I chose that store and then I went in to get it and they went, oh, we decided we're going to save them for Black Friday.
Oh,
and it was
cute.
like, oh, fuck you. Are you serious?
That sucks.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I just want people in the chat say No Mercy's better than Warzone. I agree, but No Mercy built off of what Warzone started.
Yeah, I like None Mercy better.
None Mercy. It's the
yes,
best.
Me too.
What else? Sean, you gonna shut us down?
I don't have to. If you got something else you want to talk about.
Yeah,
Sean,
The Amazing Race.
Sean was going to say something. You've been trying to say something.
Oh, it was about Ocarina of Time and how I realized that you were right. I was the first year of high school, and I remember that now. But I got confused. It was whatever. I was in high school, which is I am having a really tough time, a really hard time, with the fact that 2006 was a decade ago. That like really is fucking with me because I remember so vividly us filming videos and doing things, and it's like that being a decade ago is really fucking freaking me out lately. Anyways, yeah, I
do lots of cool stuff now because
keeps
time
on slipping,
slips by you.
no fucking shit.
Into the future. Boop, doop, doop, boop, 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 doo. Rest in peace, the Eagles.
Rest in peace.
The Eagles, you're endangered.
What's his name? Johnny Eagle.